Welcome back to my channel. This was how my yesterday went through. After close of work, I dash into the market to get some fresh tomatoes and fresh pepper. But when I get to my first customer, the tomato I'm seeing there, no. It's not what I wanted. I had to leave. And next to my second customer, now I now met what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. I said, wow, customer, please come and give me something. He was just laughing at me. I said, how much are you selling? Hey, this man was calling price for me. She said, paint is 5,000 naira. I price. Because his senior brother is not around. He told me Jale. I said, no, nothing like Jale. I cannot buy it that price. Which kind of 5,000? When everything is coming down. So at last, he later sold it for 4,000 naira for me. And I was so happy. I even picked one. I said, this one, if I say I go plant this one in my smaller garden. And that price onions, his onions is 10,000 naira basket. Hi. I said, wow. I wish I have a place to store these things. I wish we have enough electricity in this country. I would just buy some of these things in bulk and store them in our freezer. But here now, without onion gem, things you put inside the freezer will spoil. I said, well, no problem. Let's go. Let me manage the one we can eat for the time. So from there, the next thing I went to buy other things that are needed for the house chores, of which I could not cover up because this night was really drawing near. I bought pineapple, I bought other things, vegetables and other things. Then coming home, I washed my tomatoes and cut them because I don't want to blend them. I really want to use it to cook a simple stew, a fast stew, because night is already drawing. I said, how am I going to do this today? Oh Jesus, and my children are having exam. I don't want to disturb them. You can see the tomatoes I've already washed. Look at the tomato now, very reddish, very fresh. This is the type of tomatoes I love to cook with. After cooking with this type of tomato, you see the stew will taste better, and even the color. So after cutting the whole tomatoes and some pepper, I had to enter the kitchen. I really don't want to disturb my children because they're having exam. And they told me, Mommy, tomorrow is mathematics. Mommy, we cannot help you today. We need to. I said, no problem. I start cooking it by myself. I was the one that video everything by myself because they were very busy. That's why you see the video like this. I was using one hand, capturing the whole thing, cooking. Yesterday was somehow funny. I said, wow, my ring light spoiled. So I've been managing my children. They've been the one doing everything. But yesterday I said, okay, go and study your mathematics. Go and solve your mathematics. Let me do it by myself. So you can see me cooking the fast stew. This stew doesn't waste time, and this is the type of stew I love to eat with rice and beans because it's rice and beans we want to take for dinner. Then I pour my tomatoes inside this oil. I didn't want to fry it. Yes, that's how I love to cook my stew sometimes because every time if you really want to get the nutrients embedded in fresh tomatoes, you don't need to fry it so much. I am telling you. Yes. So I just put my tomato, then put my fish on top of the tomatoes. Have you seen this type this style of cooking before? I said, no, we must eat. I can't wait to eat this food. And I don't want to eat very late. And I put the fish. After putting the fish, I put salt on it. Then, after putting my salt, I now bring out my taste it season. For those of you that have been, working with me, I have a special season for my soup and my stew. So I now take out from my sauce pot and garnish the fish on top of the tomatoes. After garnishing it on top, and now cover it. It's going to cook there. I'm going to cook for like 10-15 minutes so that the tomato will be a bit done. I'll turn it for the first time. You can see as I'm turning it. Hey, with this steam, look at this steam now. Hey, I wish my son was here. You would not see all this steam. I said, well, I have to manage it like that. I tested it. The thing is come, I cover it again. And I said, this too should be done by now because the fish is already done. I tested and I put my curry leaf. Wow, when you cook this type of stew with curry leaf, you will enjoy it very well. So after putting my curry leaf, I turn it, making sure that I don't pieces those fishes inside. I now tested it. It was as if the water is coming out more. I said, no, let me cover it a bit to steam because I know that's how this type of stew used to do. Within 2 seconds now, everything, you can see it. See the outcome now. The stew has cooled and all the whole water has gone down. So I say, "Oh, yeah, everybody, bring your plates." Even those people that were reading book, everybody came out, bringing their plates for me to serve. And some were telling me, Mommy, I need the head. I said, wait, let me serve your daddy first. Forget about you people, so you will eat. He said, Mommy, keep the head for me. On top of my own food, you are rushing for head. Hey, I just laugh. I say, well, thank God that the stew is finally done. I can see my beans and my rice. This stew tastes better. Have you ever cooked your stew like this before? Or are you the type that always fry your tomato before it will, turn to black red before you call it a stew? No, sometimes, most times, this is how I cook my stew. And it's very delicious and it's very nutritious. Come and test now. You can use this to eat anything. I'm telling you honestly.